Good morning everyone. I'm delighted to welcome you to Two Mile House National School in the village of Two Mile House outside N.S in County Kildare. A very special welcome also to Paddy Madden and Des Murta, who will be helping us with planting today. We have 236 pupils in our school and we are a vertical school with classes from junior infants to 6th class. This is our third year working with Paddy and he has given us great help and advice with planting and cultivating our raised beds. This year we have already planted Monge 2, potatoes and main crop peas, and today with a whole class we will be planting beetroot, radish, spring onion and carrots. Our pupils really enjoy planting, caring for and cultivating the vegetables that we grow while also learning about sustainable sources of food. They have great pride in our raised beds and they take great care of them while really embracing the outdoor learning that is involved. Education for sustainable development is a really important part of the curriculum and we are delighted to play our part in educating our pupils of its importance. Best of luck to everybody today and thank you.
Hello, I'm Paddy Madden and I'm here with Des Murta, Daly and Aisling Treacy, teachers here in 2 Mile House in County Kildare, and we're here with the third class here today, making video 11 in our series on Education for Sustainable Development, or ESD. Today we are sowing carrot seeds here in this raised bed, and these are a variety called early Nantes, these carrots here, and look, and you can see they are very tiny seeds indeed. So I think, Isa, you have a question for me.
Thank you, Paddy. You're very welcome back to our school. We're really looking forward to planting carrot seeds today. My question is, why are you not adding a compost or a well-rotted manure to the soil?
This bed had compost added to it in the autumn. Carrots, above all vegetables, they absolutely dislike having any fresh manure or fresh compost added to them. Well-rotted compost would be okay, but it actually makes their roots fork, you know, like this, and that's not a good thing when you're looking at the carrot. It also produces quite a lot of leafy growth, which and then you don't get the big roots that's what you want. So the children here in this school under Aisling's coordination here, they have removed all the stones here from the bed and it's been well raked here and to produce a fine even surface. So I actually have a question for Aisling. Do all the classes get involved in the school garden, Aisling?
Yes, Paddy, all the classes plant something different in each of our beds. And this is our third year doing our planting now. So the idea is that they would plant something different every year, and then that by 6th class, they'll have experienced lots of different vegetables and the learning then is cumulative.
Now, Eva and Aisling are going to line up the children in lines here and going to distribute a pinch of carrot seed to each child. Each child will sow the pinch along a planting drill here, a furrow, which will be made by Aisling, and Isa will use a stick to show where each child finishes and where the next child stops. When the children are finished sowing, they move on over here and Aisling will distribute a trowel to each child to dig in the mess bed over here. This school has a mess bed specially selected for children being active while sowing and planting is going on, and they occupy themselves in the mess bed very, very well indeed, and very joyfully looking for worms and just digging, which is very good for your health seemingly, because all these microbes are coming up from the soil, increasing your serotonin level. So when we're finished, then the beds will be watered with a fine hose because carrots don't like to be sloshed. You might wonder why we have these here. These bottles are put on the top of the planting bamboo sticks here, because bamboos can be deadly in the garden, and people bending down and they can stick in your eye. So these are a safety picture. You can get cane tops in a garden centre as well if you didn't have plastic bottles, but we all have plenty of them.
Boys and girls, would you like to come over here and do it too long? Yeah? So I think it was Joy and the same thing, wasn't it? Fantastic. Yeah. Okay, I'll go to this side. Right, so if you can have one palm of the hand out for me. Yeah, just one, because you need the other one to pinch it. Okay? Perfect. Now, if you stay there for me, Joy, okay?
What did they smell? It smells like lavender. No, not lavender.
Okay. Can you remember what to do? You're going in like a little pinch along here. Alright? Okay? And I'm going to show you where to start and where to kind of finish. Okay. Joy, do you want to pop over here? Off you go, so. Oh, that's brilliant, Joy. Girl.
Gonna have a carrot. Don't worry. That's it. Oh, you're dead. Oh, yeah. No way.
Super. So when you're doing it, give them a little, wish them well. You want them to go, don't you? That's the exciting part. Okay, so you're from here on.
Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? Yeah. Now, they can sow from the other side now. Yeah.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
You might move it over.
Yeah.
So we should go again, guys. It's too cool for us. Right. And you know what? You can stay here because
Yeah.
So we're just going to bring this over, look.
Yeah.
Just measure. So then here. Now we just measure that and make sure we have it right.
So when all the seeds are sown, the children are assembled for the last part of the activity. I will explain to them about thinning the carrots later on, and also about the carrot root fly. I will ask questions as well about the correct temperature for sowing carrot seeds. Thank you very much for all the great work you've done there and all the digging you've done on the mess bed there. Better than any plough, and you sowed the carrots beautifully. So I have a question to Grania and also Samuel here. Grania, can you tell me about the correct soil temperature for sowing carrot seeds?
It should be at least over 10 degrees.
Right, and what happens if I sow them under 10 degrees?
They won't grow properly.
There's the soil temperature, isn't it?
Yes.
And can you tell me, Samuel, about that contraption?
This is it's to take the temperature of the soil.
It's a special thermometer, isn't it? Called a soil thermometer. And how do you use it?
You stick it in the ground and you read the temperature here.
Over a good few days, wouldn't you? Did you do that?
Yes.
Can you show us? Oh, look. You have monitored the temperature over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 34, 50, 60. You have been busy, and the temperature has been over, I noticed 10 degrees there. It was under 10 on that day. That would be a bad day. 9 degrees. That would be a bad day, wouldn't
19.
it? For sowing. And yes, so that's excellent. Now, children, I have to tell you that everything isn't going to be rosy, because when those carrots come up about 5 centimetres, that height, look, they'll all be all close together. And if we leave them that way, we will end up with tiny carrots. So we have to thin them to about 5 centimetres apart to make decent carrots, right? Now, when you pull up the seedlings, there's a carrot root fly. She could be miles away and she can smell the carrots, believe it or not. So she says to all the other carrot root fly, come on over to 2 Mile House. There are carrots growing over there. So we'll go over there and we'll lay eggs around the base of the carrots. And what happens when the eggs hatch out?
Do they eat some of them?
No, the eggs turn into maggots, little white maggots. And what do you think the maggots do?
They eat the carrots?
Yeah, they actually make tunnels through the carrots and eat them, and you'd want to see them. They look awful. So to prevent that, we need to put a net over them with hoops, just to keep the carrot fly out. And I have hoops here, see them? So when we're completely finished, I think we have to sew some more here. Will you pull that hoop over there, like
Over
that?
to the end?
Yeah, right to the end, and stick it, push it down into the soil. And then will you take the other end of it there and push it down into the soil? Right. And then will you take the other end there and push it down into the soil? Bring it a bit farther over, because we want to make sure that a little bit farther. That's it. Right. And then the bionet. This is what bionet looks like. Do you see it? Do you think the carrot root fly would be able to get through?
No.
Look at the mesh. It's a fine mesh. Oh.
There's holes.
Where would the carrot root fly be able to get in? Yeah, we'd better bury that down into the ground. So we'll just put, we'll put this over like that. Will you pull it over the hoop? Like this. Now these have been well watered, haven't they? So we push it down, and later on we'll get stones, just push it down, and later on we'll get stones and we'll tie it down tightly. Is that okay? There, okay? So push that end over there, that one, yeah. Now, so these carrots, they can be harvested in June. Imagine, June, even if they're small carrots. And they are delicious to eat raw. Did you ever eat raw carrots?
Yeah, I love it.
They are absolutely tasty and beautiful to eat. So thank you everyone. Thank you very much everyone for doing this wonderful job. And we just maybe we'll take off that bayonet after a while. We'll give it a good watering with a fine hose, because we don't want to slosh the carrots out of their furrows, do we? And then we'll tighten the bayonet over it. And how'll the water get through then? Will water get through the mesh? The rain?
No.
It will, yeah, it'll get through it. So we can leave it on, and hopefully we'll have a great crop of carrots. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, Paddy.